I'm sure y'all probably ran into my dad
Yeah.
at the horse that he told you about. He really wasn't paying attention to Man of War. He was just trying to get in good with my granddaddy.
Because of Lillian.
Because he wanted to get with my
he
mom.
loved that
Right.
Pretty girl, yeah.
Yeah,
Aw.
so, and then my dad, he loved horses and stuff, and then my dad, he might have told you, did he tell you about riding in a steeplechase?
He did mention that. He's,
Okay.
He was a talented exercise writer, right?
Yeah, he could. My dad could rap, and
Yeah.
again, just like how everybody was going to my granddad's house, going through the houses and stuff.
That's terrible.
Daddy. We just saw Daddy as a man who got up early in the morning, went and exercised.
Yeah.
Exercise boy and all that.
Went to work.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a jockey.
Yeah.
And going to be a jockey, the week that he was supposed to had gone to get his license, the gentleman that was going to take him to New York had a massive heart attack. So my dad never did become the jockey.
Yeah.
So by that time, then they started taking blacks off the back of the horses and putting them in the backside, stables and groomsmen and things like that. And so, my dad, he used to work for a man named Doug Davis.
I remember Doug.
Remember that? From Versailles.
Doug Davis.
Doug Davis. His colors was always red and white.
Yeah.
And so I remember as a little girl, we used to go to Doug Davis's farm, High Hope Farm, and he had like a petting zoo and all this. But we would go, and like I said, we didn't think Daddy just going to work.
Yep.
So this particular day, it had been raining all morning. My dad had to get up so early in the morning to get the horse ready, to get it timing, and they was, Gene, I need you to have this horse, by at this quarter post by this certain time. I need you to have him. And so my dad had a clock in his head that he just knew how to ride them.
That's what the good ones do.
Yeah. And so this particular day, my dad had been to Louisville early that morning for Doug Davis, taking care of, doing some timing and riding horses. So when he got back, and there was a High Hope steeplechase races that were going on. So when my dad got back, Doug Davis said, Gene, I want you to ride Annihilate him. And my dad like, I've been out all day. It's been raining. Well, we had went to go pick up my dad from work. And so as we went to go pick him up, like I said, segregation, so we couldn't sit amongst the whites. So we were over by the bushes. And so next thing you know, we're like, well, where's Dad? Where's Dad?
There he goes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there goes Dad right there. What's going on? And he was riding in a High Hope steeplechase and won. He won it. And this was April 1967. Okay.
Wow.
And he just got his little cup. They honored my dad close. It's going on about 2 years now. I'm like, here it is, 2017, and this happened back in 1967.
Wow.
And
they finally got
honored
around
him
to
at an Isaac Murphy Memorial Garden. They did a thing for him. And so it seemed like now everybody is asking information from my dad, and he's riding, as well as from my granddad.